What's up, fellow athletes? My name is Griffin Jaworski, coach of the Forging Iron Triathlon team, and today I want to share with you a little bit about nutrition. Nutrition is often referred to as the fourth discipline of triathlon because it's equally as important as swimming, biking, and running. But the thing is, I don't know everything about everything, so it's really important for us as coaches to defer to the experts. So I have Ellen Davis here with me today. Ellen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thanks for having me, first of all. So my name is Ellen Davis. I'm a sports dietitian. I work for Hy-Vee food stores here in the Des Moines metro area. And as a former athlete myself, I made a lot of mistakes when it came to fueling. And that is why I became a sports dietitian, to help athletes avoid making those same mistakes that I did. So now what I do is I work directly with athletes, helping them put together their fuel plan that works for them. Because like you mentioned, there's a lot to know about nutrition, but taking that even further, it's very individualized. And what works for one athlete isn't going to work for another, and so I help those athletes navigate those challenges.
Awesome.
Hey guys, stay tuned for a virtual store tour coming at you from the Mill Civic Hy-Vee store, where I'm going to take you through the aisles and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and how to use some of these products that I feel really good about as a sports dietitian. Hey guys, my name is Ellen Davis. I'm a Hy-Vee sports dietitian, and we are bringing you a series packed full of performance nutrition tips and tricks. We're kicking off this series talking about whole grain carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are incredibly important as part of an athlete's diet because they are your body's preferred and primary source of energy for any type of intense training. Okay, so incorporating some carbohydrate prior to a training session and then as part of your recovery meal as well is super important, because the carbohydrate before is going to provide you with the energy to get through the workout. The carbohydrate after is going to help replenish what you've used so that you can get ready for that next big effort. So I typically suggest between 30 and 60 grams of carbohydrate between 30 and 60 minutes prior to a training session. And then depending on your weight and your goals and your training session, I typically suggest between 45 and 60 grams of carbohydrate immediately after that hard training effort. Okay, so more to come on that, but here are some of my favorite whole grain options. Stay tuned as we provide some more tips and suggestions on how to use each of these in your meals and snacks. Alright, we're here in the breakfast aisle and there are a ton of options, right? I am a huge fan of oatmeal as a favorite breakfast or even snack option. So the old-fashioned oats are extremely cheap and very versatile. So I suggest just starting with these. Don't waste your time or effort with some of the pre-seasoned oatmeal options. Start with your old-fashioned oats, add some nut butter or some frozen fruit, add some chia seeds, walnuts, anything that you like in order to make that bowl of oatmeal just bliss for you. I love this as a training option because it provides you with the carbohydrate that you need late into that effort. So great day, great option for race day morning as well. We're here in the health market in the grain aisle, and I want to talk to you about quinoa, amaranth, and teff. We've got a lot of options available for you. Again, carbohydrates are extremely important as part of an endurance athlete's diet. They are the preferred and primary source of energy for any type of intense activity. So I've got a couple of options for you here. Quinoa is considered a whole grain. It's also a complete protein because it contains all 9 essential amino acids. This is already cooked quinoa, so you literally just throw this in the microwave, pair it with some rotisserie chicken and some steamed vegetables, and you've got a well-balanced meal. Another option here is the Kitchen and Love quinoa product. So this, again, fully cooked. There's flavorings here. You just open up and add to your quinoa. I'm talking about farro. This is a cool carbohydrate that not a whole lot of people use. This cooks extremely similarly to pasta. So you just leave the lid off of your saucepan, but this is, again, a really great source of carbohydrate, really great source of anti-inflammatory purposes. Throw this in with some steamed vegetables and some lean protein, and you've got yourself a balanced meal. Okay, one of our old standbys as far as a high quality source of whole grain carbohydrate is brown rice. We're here in the rice aisle, and sometimes I hear athletes say that brown rice takes too long to prepare, so I've got an option for you. This is the Minute Brown Rice in Quinoa microwavable bowls. So you just pop this into the microwave for about 60 seconds and you have fully cooked quinoa and brown rice, perfect to pair with a lean steak and some grilled asparagus for a phenomenal recovery meal, or even as a great leftover option at lunchtime. We're here in the bulk section which has a ton of options for busy athletes. There are whole grains, there are nuts, there are seeds, there are even some sweet treats if you want to go that direction too. But we're going to focus here on the whole grain carbohydrates. So there are a ton of options. There's barley, quinoa, brown rice, oats, so many choices, but we're going to focus on the quinoa. So I'm going to take you through how you actually use the bulk section. So near all of these products you're going to find these convenient bags. So you choose the product that you want. We're going to use quinoa, and let's pretend that you are making a recipe that only calls for about 1/4 of a cup of quinoa and you don't want to buy an entire bag because you're not quite there yet. So you just scoop out the amount that you think that you might need, put it into your bag. Take note of the product lookup number here on the bin. You're going to take it over to the scale. Place your product on the scale and type in the number. Push print label. Put the label on your bag, seal it up, and throw it in your cart. Check out like you do with all of your other products.